Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of the You Got the Ron Dude podcast. I'm your host, Ron Jam, and thank you very much for tuning in. You can download and stream this episode for free on SoundCloud, and I'll be putting it out on Spotify, Apple, etc. Well, I just watched the first official trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth, and it comes out this summer, I believe in June, and the marketing has been terrible. Typically, you want to put out a teaser trailer at least a year before the release. And there weren't any official stills or anything until I think late last year. And I'm surprised that it was even made. You look at Jurassic World and think of like The Force Awakens, 2015, Star Wars, Jurassic Park, we're back. Both are hits, and both leaning very heavily on nostalgia, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, they kind of needed it, but then both of their sequels tanked. I mean, they made good money at the box office, but the reviews, it's like, people just didn't like it. And I thought Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom reminded me of The Lost World, with certain elements. Not that it was exactly like it, but I loved it. And Dominion, and I watched the extended version, and I wrote a very positive review about it, but it just didn't take with fans. And now here we are, 3 years later, and it's like Jurassic World Rebirth. My understanding is that this takes place 3 years after, or maybe even 5 or 6 years after Dominion, which that I would scrap because it's like, what does it matter? Not like anything big happened in that movie. But my biggest issue with this is that they're going to the island. And I believe this is the island, not Nublar from the original, because that's the one that was destroyed by the volcano in Fallen Kingdom. But from the Lost World, Isla Sorna, I believe. Because Scarlett's character says the original research facility for Jurassic Park, Site B. But I get it. Movies, the plots in that can't be easy. Like Lord of the Rings, we'll just have the eagles fly Frodo, over the volcano and drop in the ring. It's like, well, that's a 2-minute movie. With this, why not implement some technology? Like send in drones, and I have a feeling because this team that puts together this expedition, they say there's something within the dino's DNA that could save our lives or make them better. So they've already known about this for a while, or it's all a scam, just like Fallen Kingdom. Because for them to send in humans again, they have to extract that DNA from eggs. I do like that, but we're going back to the island again. And it's just one of those like, why does this keep happening? Just stop going. Send in drones. You can remote control them. Probably from their phones even. So this expedition, it's like, they're surprised that there are dinosaurs there? And the dialogue seems really weak. And again, they're trying to go bigger and better with the dinosaurs, and it's like, it's just never been about that. Even since like Jurassic Park 3, it's like they try and introduce, a different, not hybrid per se, but just a new, I'm trying to think because it's all about how they bred them. But even like a new kind of species of dinosaurs and that, and they're saying these ones are too dangerous for the park, and this movie just isn't necessary, basically. And they're trying to be witty, kind of funny with the dialogue, and it just doesn't take. But what also gets me is there seems to be a lot of hype, a lot of praise for this movie, and I'm surprised because, again, the last two bombed as far as reviews. So I figured it'd be another 10 years or even more, just like the gap between Jurassic Park 3 and Jurassic World. That took 14 years in between the movies. So with this, I don't even think, and like I said, I love the Jurassic World trilogy. Well, now the the quadrilogy. But even bringing in Chris Pratt or Bryce Dallas Howard, I don't think people would cheer. Because, again, nothing against them, but those movies just didn't go anywhere. Nobody's talking about them. There was nothing groundbreaking or revealing about them. And in the last one, they brought back, our original cast, most of them, the main three. And that just didn't do anything. But I don't know. I have a feeling, though, this one's going to make $1 billion plus at the box office. And I hope it's good. But I don't know. It seems like it's all going to be a setup, maybe to get rid of these people. Because they'll just say, oh, well, the scientists wrote all this stuff down. We just recovered these documents. Maybe from the first expedition there. Geez, almost 30 years ago in the Lost World. But I just wanted to be really convinced, like, oh, they needed to go there. But it doesn't seem like society's on the brink of extinction. But I do believe I read something about the dinosaurs thriving in their habitat, but it's like, well, okay, but we're talking about different DNA structures. So it works for them, maybe not for us, but I don't know if this is setting up a new trilogy or if this is just a one-off, maybe like a Rogue One, but it looks all the same. There's nothing like, oh my gosh, did you see that? I like that Scarlett's in it. I think she's a great actress at times. And Gareth Edwards directed this. He did Rogue One, speaking of that. So I do have faith in that, but I wish he'd just do Star Wars movies. Because Rogue One was so good. He had all those characters and that mission that had already happened, and now we get to see it, But, I don't know, maybe a movie pre-Jurassic Park, when they're building the park. Seeing more meetings in that, and like, are you sure about this? Let's keep them fenced in. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'm going to watch the trailer again, because I really want to like it, because I like the trilogy of Jurassic World. But it's just like, just stop going there. We have the tech, we can use it. But anyways, thanks for listening, and I will see you next time.